I feel like serving in general is really what we're called to do. You know, we kind of talk about serving each other in our marriage, and we literally already just had a conversation about how Jesus served everyone while he was here on earth, you know, and how we're called to serve in his name.
And I think it's helped just to know, like, it really is so much better to give than receive. What seems small isn't. I feel like we've just gained so much in return from serving, and I think our marriage has definitely been impacted by it. Like, one of the best pieces of advice I've been given is marriage should be a competition of who can outserve who. And I feel like we do that in our marriage, and we take that into when we serve as well. So when we started, I wasn't sure what to expect, but it has been much more than I could ever ask for. Drew and I, we volunteer on first and third Sunday, so we've gotten very close with our team lead and then a couple of the other ladies who serve with us. If we wouldn't have stepped out and gotten started, we probably would have never met these people and gotten so close with them. So the amount of community that we've gained just through serving is, it's priceless, because we've walked through some really hard stuff in this last year, and we've been able to lean on these people.
And I'm also extremely thankful for a lot of these folks that are now in our lives, and we can reach out to them whenever we might need something, or they'll also send us text messages or phone calls from time to time, sending us a Bible verse or just a word of encouragement, which means a lot. I would say jump out there and get involved.
You just have to take the step. So I do think it requires you to look at your priorities. So yes, it's going to cost you something, like it's going to cost you your time and your energy, but what you get back is just 100 times better than, the hour and a half that you give up on a Sunday. It's worth it every single time. I think what held us back to begin with was we were just selfish with our time. If we want to be honest, we didn't want to give it up. We didn't want to change our schedule. We didn't know what the commitment looked like, to be honest, and we never asked. So that was on us too. And I think that's another thing too. It's so scary. Like, who do I talk to? Are they going to what do they expect from me? And it was just the complete opposite. Whatever you can give, that's good enough. We were just so worried about the time. But now that we're in it, we're like, can we do more?
Pastor Steve touches on it all the time. You got to get out of the boat and be uncomfortable sometimes. And I think that's just one thing that we wanted to just kind of hold ourselves to each other and to, a certain group. Again, now that we've stepped out, it's just like, man, why have we not done this?
Yes.
Years ago, when we first started coming to True North. I would just encourage, if you have a nudge or anything at all, pursue it and get out there and hit it hard.
Serving has also definitely impacted my walk with Christ. Like, it's definitely helped me take myself off the throne. And sometimes we don't realize that we've done that until you don't know it until you know it, I guess. We're just so much more focused on how can we help. If we need to clean coffee pots and water dispensers to move the mission of Christ forward, that's what we're going to do. If we need to serve hamburgers and hot dogs at 180 weekend, that's what we're going to do. Like, we're just so much more focused on how can we make it easier for someone else to meet Jesus or experience that, because you just never know what people are walking in with. Like, maybe they've had a long day, or they don't want to be there, or this is their last hope, literally a good morning, and we're so glad you're here. I don't know, maybe I call it God winks, and you don't know if just that small interaction is something that someone's been praying for. Like, you could very well be an answered prayer and not know it. We just constantly remind ourselves, like, Jesus served. That's what Mark says, that he did not come to be served, but to serve. And so we just try to embody that. And it's definitely helped our walk with the Lord.
I feel like I've learned a lot about myself and again, our relationship. Just by serving, I feel like it makes you a little less selfish just by focusing on others. And I feel like that's definitely just helped me grow just generally, again, as well as with Christ. I feel a lot better in my walk. Because I can tell you a few years ago, I was not where I needed to be in my walk with Christ, but it has definitely helped both myself and our relationship. And here we are now. We love it.
Yeah.
We love the people. We love the church. We're extremely blessed to have a lot of the community around us. We're just extremely grateful for it.
Yeah. We consider it an honor, honestly, to be able to serve True North, and that we get to love on these people. It's just a huge blessing.